Hey everyone, I went to the flea market earlier today. It's Sunday when I'm recording this, and I found a lot of cool stuff. Not so much at the flea market, more at the other places I went to. I went to a bunch of dollar stores and discount stores afterwards, and my comic book store. The flea market Junmei's was um, oddly really empty for some reason, and for the first day of the year. That's really strange. Usually the first day would be packed with tons of vendors, tons of people coming in. Like, there were a lot of people there, just not a lot of vendors. And I don't want to be morbid, but did they die from COVID? Like, that many people? Holy crap. Because it is really empty, even emptier than it was last year. Like, during lockdown. Like, during lockdown, it was pretty much like going on as normal. Like, they had the booths spaced out a little more than usual, but yeah, anyway. I'm hoping that picks up later in the year once the vaccine becomes more widespread and more people are getting it and people feel safer going out and doing stuff. But so anyway, yeah, I want to just go over some of the stuff I found today. I went to a Five Below, a discount store, and I found these couple of Equestria Girls figurines. They had these finally discounted. We got Pinkie Pie there. I really like these figurines. They are really cool. Really nice little stylized figures. And here we got little Twilight with her glasses there. It's really cool. Now, there were also a Rarity and Rainbow Dash figurine. Unfortunately, they were all out of those, so that sucks. And let's see, at the dollar store nearby, I found these Pony Life crayons. See, there's a little Pony Life Pinky peeking out there, and there she is on the back there. And let's see, oh, and the design on the front is the potions from Season 1 of Pony Life. Oddly, not the Pony Life logo. That's weird. And then next up, another Pony Life thing, a little poster, or puzzle, with Rainbow Dash there. And let's see, oh, there's what it looks like there on the back. It's a neat little thing, and I like Pony Life, so it was cool to find this. Oh, and oddly, this doesn't have the Pony Life logo either. It's just the normal My Little Pony logo. And I got some DVDs. Let's see. Here's one I got from Dollar General the other day, actually. Totally Spies, Fame and Fashion. That's what it says there, too. I wasn't sure, because I know these are, divided into seasons, but it didn't say. So I opened it up. Okay, there, Season 2. So, okay, so it's Season 2. And then I saw on the back, oh, there's Season 2 on the back. Shouldn't that be on the front or on the spine? Why is it only on the back and on the discs themselves? Anyway, I haven't watched much of Totally Spies, but a lot of people I know say that it's good, so I don't know. I've heard, it shares a lot of the same fan base as Winx Club, and I really like Winx Club, so who knows? Maybe I'll like it. I don't know. Anyway, first thing that I got, actually from the flea market, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, from the Coen Brothers. Big fan of the Coen Brother movies. I haven't seen this one yet, so I'm really looking forward to it. Got a lot of actors I like, John Turturro and John Goodman. And, let's see. I have to swap the box out. This is one of those weird DVDs with a little snap thingy. And, yeah, it's completely cracked here. So I'll have to swap the box out anyway. Weird. Don't know what happened to that box. And then here's a DVD I got from Dollar Tree. Class Season 1 from Doctor Who. I haven't been keeping up with Doctor Who recently. I was watching the new series from Christopher Eccleston up to Peter Capaldi. I skipped around here and there. There's a few episodes I've probably missed, but Peter Capaldi's seasons I didn't keep up with. I watched the Season 1 of his, and after that I kind of dropped out, and I haven't been keeping up with it. I know, what's her name? Jodie, or something. I can't remember what her name is now, who's the current Doctor Who. But anyway, I have seen some of her, and I like her. I don't know how the show's doing, but anyway, Class. I don't know much about this show. I see Peter Capaldi on the back, so I'm guessing this spun off from some episode of his. I don't know. But anyway, for $1, sure, I'll give it a watch. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be terrible, because I've been seeing this a lot in Dollar Trees, on YouTube videos. Wet Movie goes to a bunch of Dollar Trees to see what they have, and I always see Class from Doctor Who, so I don't know what that says about it, but yeah. Anyway, then this was cool. The Road Warrior on Blu-ray. Yeah, that's really cool. Uh, Oddly, no other Mad Max movies in there, but Road Warrior, so that's cool. Let's see. Oh, and there's a digital code there. I have no idea if that's actually going to work, but if anybody wants to try that out, go right ahead. I'm not going to. So anyway, yeah, nothing too special. There's a commentary track. There's an introduction by Leonard Maltin. That's interesting. Yeah, Road Warrior. I was hoping to find the Wild Thornberrys season DVD, because I was watching Wet Movie the other day. He went to a Dollar Tree, and they had the Wild Thornberrys season 1, excuse me, just sitting there for $1, and he passed it up. I wanted to reach through the screen and grab it. And let's see. Oh, and I did find one really cool thing at my Dollar Tree, but I already have it, so I passed on it. They had the 98 Godzilla animated series DVD, the complete series DVD, for $1. That's amazing. There's a few other things I thought about getting, but I passed on them. They have the 2 Top Cat movies. I haven't watched Top Cat. I kind of want to, because I keep finding the DVDs, but I just haven't gotten around to it. And then there's there's a bunch of Thomas the Tank Engine DVDs, but I don't know which episodes are on there. On the back, it just said includes 6 episodes. It doesn't say, are they like the original, like first couple seasons, or are they the later ones that are in CG? I don't know. So anyway, another thing from the flea market, Scarface 2-disc anniversary edition, with a slipcover that's like peeling away. That's something. Never seen that before. So anyway, let's pop open Scarface and yeah, just simple stuff. There's Scarface on DVD. Let's see, I had a tape of Scarface years ago. Like, I got a huge box of tapes from the flea market, and there was just so many movies that I saw because of that big box of tapes, and Scarface was one of them. I really liked it. I wasn't a humongous fan. It's not like a favorite movie of mine or anything, but I am really happy to own it. Oh, and Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes. That's how you can tell that it wasn't a very good day at the flea market when I bought this. It was $2, which is, I otherwise probably would not have spent that much on this, since it's not a rare movie. But I opened it up, and I found it had this thing inside. Limited edition CD-ROM, with a General Thade there on the cover. Let's take a look at the disc there, with a crazy screaming monkey there. Let's see. Charlton Heston interview, making of featurettes, Forbidden Zone, character bios. I don't know why they had to put it on a CD-ROM. Maybe put it on one of the discs. Oh well, whatever. Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes. Yeah. Like, oh well. Like, my Planet of the Apes movie collection is complete now, at least. Like, I have all the movies. The only thing I'm missing now is the Planet of the Apes animated series. And I'm not really too interested in finding that, so... So anyway, one more thing from... one more thing from the Dollar Tree. Doctor Who Deep Breath, the premiere of Peter Capaldi's era. Usually I don't buy these individual Doctor Who DVDs. I wait for the season sets to come out, but for $1, sure, I'll keep this one for now. I'm not the biggest fan of Capaldi's season. I like him. I just don't really care for some of the episodes, especially early on in his seasons. Kind of weak and weird. So anyway, let's see, what else we got? Oh, I went to the bookstore outside. They have books for free occasionally. And I got this biography of Johnny Carson. Yeah, that was interesting. I like biographies, and there's this neat little picture of him on the back with Miss Piggy. Yeah, that'll be interesting. I don't know much about Johnny Carson. He's a little before my time, but I do know who he is. So anyway, one of the things I was really hoping to find was Goosebumps books. I'm starting to get back into Goosebumps. So I think this is a really promising way to start getting back into it, I found the Series 2000 Slappy's Nightmare book at my comic book store. That's amazing. I've heard that this is kind of a rare one these days. Like, all the Series 2000s Goosebumps are kind of scarce. So, I was really happy to find this. I've also heard this is like a really good Slappy the Dummy story, too. So I'm really looking forward to this. I'm flipping through. Looks like it's shorter than like the usual Goosebumps books, but anyway, yeah, really looking forward to reading this and getting back into Goosebumps. My stuff is falling down there. Then I got a bunch of comics from the comic store. Let's see, I was going through the new stuff that they had gotten in, or well, old stuff that they just got in. Anyway, some Spider-Man comic with Punisher there. I just like to collect all the different appearances Punisher made. Let's see, and then there was an X-Force comic that came like in between a pack of comics. Let's see, The Prowler, like a Spider-Man spin-off thing. This guy there, all about him. Oh, he was in Spider-Verse, kinda, sorta. And then we got an X-Factor comic. I don't think I have this one. I don't know for sure. I have got a ton of X-Factor comics, and I have no idea which ones I'm missing. I've got to go through and list them all sometime. X-Men Adventures. I'd really love to find more X-Men Adventures comics, because I freaking love these. It's so cool to read these, because I'm a big fan of the animated series of X-Men, and the Adventures comics were based off the animated series, and the animated... excuse me. I got hiccups or something. The animated series itself was based off comics. So here we have comics based on a show based on comics. And the show itself was like already pretty faithful to the comics. So it's really interesting to see that like stuff from the show reinterpreted with the like 90s comic art style. It's kind of Jim Lee-esque art. And then we got the Buzz, a character from Spider-Girl. That's really cool because I love Spider-Girl. She's awesome. So yeah, the Buzz carrying, I think that's Stan Lee there? Or maybe it's an older J. Jonah Jameson, I don't know. But yeah, I never even knew this existed. Up here it says Spider-Girl Presents. So is that the series, Spider-Girl Presents, or the Buzz? I don't know, anyway. Looking forward to reading this, because I'm a big Spider-Girl fan. Comic is Supreme. Not a huge fan of Supreme, but I do enjoy it, and I like it, and I really like the Alan Moore comics that came later. The early Rob Liefeld ones, they're pretty entertaining, too, in their own way. Love that 90s, like, over-muscle cheeseball stuff. And then Archer and Armstrong, I'm pretty sure I have this one, but I don't know for sure. Like, I know I definitely had it when I was a kid, but I don't know if I still have it now. I'll have to look through my Archer and Armstrong collection. And then we got this weird thing, Tales from the Great Book, a really old comic. Oddly, they were just giving this one away in like a pack. I opened it up. This is 1956. Wow. And it's like a collection of biblical comics. Oh, and also, I like in the corner here, there's a list of what's in here. And there's one story, The Little Captive Maid, and for some reason they used the Mad Magazine font for Maid. So, like, at a glance, at first I saw that and I was like, wait, is there a Mad Magazine segment in this biblical comic? What? Bizarre. And then there's an Evil Ernie the Resurrection. Yeah, big fan of Evil Ernie. Really, really want to find more Evil Ernie stuff. So yeah, there's all the stuff that I got today at the flea market, or well, the couple of DVDs I got at the flea market, and everything else that I got at the Dollar Tree or my comic book store. Hope you enjoyed this. See ya.